Welcome back, internet friends. Today, I want to give you a little update on what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for the next few months. As always, I gotta make a disclaimer. This isn't financial advice. This is straight up just my opinion. All investments come with risk, and do your own thorough research, make your own decisions. So I think cryptocurrencies can go one of two different paths now. We either are going to have something similar to 2016, where we just finished a summer slump, and then we're gonna have a crazy bull run going into the fall and winter that gets us over $100,000 Bitcoin, or this is a cat bounce, meaning that we've just gotten a huge breakdown from a euphoric rally and the price is making one last bounce before it continues back down.
So what we're looking at here is the Bitcoin rally and bubble from 2016 summer to 2018 summer. 2016, the price of Bitcoin was under $600. And within just a short year, it did a crazy rally to 1,000, doubled, but the horses really didn't kick off to the race until, about spring of 2017, when we broke the $1,200 all-time high, and Bitcoin rose from spring until May to a price of about $3,000, almost $3,000 in June. And there's an old adage in the stock market, sell in May, go away. And in many cases, this applies to crypto as well. Like here in 2017, the price of Bitcoin topped out around June at $3,000. And then we saw just a heinous crash throughout the summer, all the way down to about $1,900. During the summer, in the last bull run, we had a big summer slump. So this is the Bitcoin rally we just experienced, right? So we started here at the lockdown lows of under $4,000 in March of 2020. And we had a tremendous rally. 2020 was monumental, where the price actually broke from under $4,000 all the way to $10,000. And, life was reinjected and interest into crypto at that point. In just a few months earlier this year, we saw the Bitcoin price literally quadruple. November being around $10,000, and then by February, the price was over $40,000. Just to recap, in February, the price did have a big drop down, from $40,000 to $30,000. That's a 25% dip. And for the end of spring, we saw a crazy monumental rally to Bitcoin's new all-time highs around $60,000 to $64,000. Now, this happened during the spring. Just like spring of 2017, the price of Bitcoin literally tripled. We can see here that in spring of 2021, the Bitcoin price literally almost tripled once again, from 20,000 all the way up to over 60,000. And we saw this, everyone's talked about this Wyckoff distribution. This is a textbook distribution pattern which indicates tops. There's a chance that this is a cat bounce. So path A is that this is just the summer slump, just like we saw the summer slump here. I remember watching these drops and getting super nervous, sitting at my phone and staring, freaking out that the Bitcoin price was dropping by 30% during the summer. And what happened after the last summer slump in 2017, we dropped by 30%, only to explode and eventually go all the way to the old all-time high of that bubble, around $19,000. From summer of that rally, we were all the way down at Bitcoin, basically 10x, almost did a 10x from 1,900 to 18,000 in just a 6-month period of time, before correcting and going back down to more reasonable prices. Obviously, after this massive gain of 10x in just 6 months, Bitcoin in 2018 just completely collapsed. I actually got out right on around here around Christmas, one of these Christmas pumps. I sold all of my Litecoin, and I was in Las Vegas. I actually made a video from my hotel telling people that the bubble was over. Someone actually found that video recently, a young man in India, and right around middle of May, May 15th or so, right around here, the gentleman in India texted me saying he saw my video and he thought history was repeating itself. So he was thinking this was path B unfolding, that this rally had basically completely blown off and there was nothing left, that this Wyckoff distribution channel, which it is very likely that, institutions use this pattern to draw in as much retail money as possible and then pull the rug out from under everyone and make an incredible amount of money. And traders make money on these kind of volatile bounces. If you just bought Bitcoin at 30,000, sold it around 38,000, it's like a 23% gain. And they can be doing this all summer long. And if this is just a summer slump, which will lead us into a more explosive rally, may see Bitcoin over 100 or 150K by December if this unfolds. If this slump is similar to the slump we had before the gigantic rally in 2017. Some things that could bring us to there: the government is exploding with money printing and there is inflation. The CPI is now officially over 5%. People are looking for gains because interest rates are so low, you don't earn anything for saving. So people are looking for yield, and things that are going to produce that if we see inflation get worse are real estate, potentially stocks, and cryptocurrencies, maybe even precious metals. Industrial metals have gone up tremendously in price. I bought copper not too long ago. It was extremely expensive, like $40 for one pipe. So with these fears of inflation, we may see people flock into cryptocurrency as a hedge. The other possibility is that this is the dead cat bounce, right? A similar pattern that happens anytime there's a euphoric blow off. Like, this was absolute euphoria. We have to realize when Bitcoin was 60 something thousand, this was when it was being talked about on SNL. You had Elon Musk pumping, all these manipulators in the market just pumping things up with stupid tweets. And in my opinion, that's terribly irresponsible. But if this was a blow off top, then this is what we would call a bull trap. Essentially, the last major rally that took place the last couple weeks is a tremendous bull trap, and that is possible that the price of Bitcoin is going to continue dropping down. And I would say this is path B. So if path B unfolds, we could possibly see Bitcoin slump down to the 20,000s, maybe even the teens by Christmas time. It is possible. So you have to be mentally prepared for both scenarios, have a plan for what you're going to do with your investments. Personally, I'm not worried at all, because I've been invested, almost 90% of my crypto investments are in Cardano, which has done incredible. The last few days has been almost euphoric. I'm a little bit scared of how fast the price has gone up, because in the last few days, Cardano literally went from $2 or $1.89 all the way up to nearly $3. A massive gain in just a short amount of time. I think it's about 50% growth. And when things move up too much, too fast, they have to come down eventually. But Cardano has so much excitement that seeing these little price movements in Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies doesn't really freak me out, because all this euphoria and the money going into Cardano now is because people are really hopeful for the smart contracts Alonzo update, which is coming, I think, September 12th or 13th. That hard fork is going to make smart contracts and decentralized applications come on board to Cardano. And with decentralized applications opens up another book of possibilities and opportunities. Decentralized apps can bring in crypto gaming, which we're already seeing projects building games on Cardano. I personally like crypto gaming. I play Gods Unchained, which is like an Ethereum card game. It's way better than the Blizzard card game I used to play, Hearthstone. For many reasons, there are advantages to crypto gaming and having your characters and items as NFTs. We also could see decentralized finance, like the Cardax exchange, or whatever the Uniswap or PancakeSwap of Cardano becomes. That's going to provide crazy demand for Cardano, because people will have to pool their tokens in liquidity pools in order to make the decentralized exchange function properly. So that's going to suck up Cardano, as well as 72%, I believe, of all the Cardano held in wallets is being staked. So with people holding tightly to their Cardano to keep the rewards, with the Cardano ecosystem just about to blossom and flourish with smart contracts, decentralized apps coming on board in just a few weeks. A lot of this hype and excitement is reflecting in the price of Cardano. And is it over exuberant yet? It might be. We're almost at $3 Cardano, which is crazy. But if the hard fork is successful, these prices are justified, and potentially Cardano could be $5 in the next couple months if it does start to suck up the ecosystem from Ethereum. If people get off of Ethereum because it's got expensive fees and there's problems with the chain, and they start developing and using Cardano as the main source for NFTs, crypto gaming, decentralized finance, then the Cardano blockchain is just going to explode, and the price could be $5 in a year, potentially $10. Who knows?
We have things going on in the world like monetary policy, where we're essentially in the United States just creating and giving away infinite amounts of money. We're raising how much money we give for food stamps. We're giving parental payments. Every child gets like $250 from the government. And we're coming up with like $4 trillion worth of infrastructure spending on stuff that we probably don't need at a time when our debt ceiling is maxed out. We are just creating money and debt to solve our problems. You know, it's obvious with the price of gasoline and groceries that things are going up. And people are looking for a safe haven outside of the dollar. Things that are going to benefit from that are crypto, real estate, and probably stocks. They're just going to hold their value as people look for something to dump their money into. You don't get much interest at the bank, so what's the point of saving, right? If I put money into Cardano when the price dips, my money earns like 5% in Cardano tokens. I'm not really concerned about my Cardano investment. I also bought in when the price was like 40 cents. So the price of cryptocurrency would have to collapse by like 80 or 90%. Cardano would have to collapse by a lot for me to really start getting worried about my investment. So I'm gonna sit tight. I've got my Cardano staked in a Daedalus wallet, so I'm earning the 5% rewards. It's actually a lot of income. And as the price of Cardano rises, I'm not paid in dollars, I'm paid in Cardano. I'm really happy with Cardano. I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna trip out about these little fluctuations in Bitcoin's price. I don't know if we are in a dead cat bounce, and if we are, then we may see Cardano below $1. We may see Bitcoin go back to the teens or the 20,000s for months and a sustained bear market. If that happens, I don't mind. I'll just accumulate more Cardano and just remain calm. That's the best you can do, is not get overreactionary and emotional with these investments, with your cryptocurrency. If you do your research and you invest in sound things that pay you passive income, you can sleep soundly at night and not get so panicked and worked up over crypto and what the price is every hour. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and smash the like button. Feel free to leave me a comment. Tell me what you think cryptocurrency is going to do. Feel free to subscribe. I will be making videos all the time. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck to you out there. I'll see you next time, and just have a powerful day.